Hello Townhall, I'm going to give you a quick whistle-stop tour of Salesforce 1. Now most of what you'll see in here is absolutely out the box as part of Salesforce 1, but I'm going to show you the really great customizations that we put in place. But you don't want to see me in this tour, do you? So let's get rid of me now. Great. Okay, so when you first log into Salesforce 1, this is what you see. You go in and see your chatter feed. Now your chatter feed is a way of collaborating with other people within Salesforce. It's used for lots of different things. Here in IT we use it for letting people know about releases or tips and tricks within the system, anything like that. The front office have taken it up and used it in lots of different ways. So for groups around particular technologies or particular markets, but they've also used it for things like running groups, cycling groups, football groups, things like this as well. So you can go in, review your feed, collaborate, look at what you're being alerted to. So a great way of making sure that you're being in contact with all your fellow colleagues. The couple of things I'm going to show you in the system as part of this whistle-stop tour are a mix of things that we've built and then things that you just get as standard from Salesforce. So firstly, if you click on the left-hand side, that's how you navigate the different sections in Salesforce. So the couple of things I'm going to show you are the Today section. So Today is something that helps amalgamate your phone's data and your Salesforce data. Now don't worry, there's no syncing going on, there's no data moving between your phone and Salesforce 1. But this just gives you a kind of one-off view of things that you've looked at in Salesforce and also what's on your mobile phone as well. Dashboards is one of the key areas that we sell as part of Salesforce 1. Consultants or team leaders and managers being able to access their Salesforce 1 dashboards is a huge benefit. Click into the dashboards area, have a look at your recent dashboards or search on other ones. I'm going to have a look at the Salesforce 1 login details. So this dashboard shows me all the information that I want to know about the people that have logged on to Salesforce. So the total number, the percentage, when they're logging in, basic brands, etc. So it looks great, it's a really user-friendly. You can click on sections of the chart to have a look at the details behind that. So if I want to know a little bit more about the percentage, I can also click here to actually take me from the dashboard into the report, and I can actually start interacting with the data behind it as well. So although this is a dashboard that I use, you can imagine this being used by consultants, team leaders, managers about their team's sales activities. On the go, they can find out what's happening with calls, with contact commentary, what interviews are going on, how their teams are performing. So a really great way for people to be on top of their business. The next section I want to take you through is the call history. So call history, when you click on it, again, it's taking information from your phone and having a look through that phone and calls that you've made recently. Now you can see a couple of different things have come up here. Firstly, this number here has directly mapped to Mike Fruin in the business. There are also some other ones as well, if I look at here, that have multiple matches. And there are ones also that are unable to match. So for the Mike Fruin one, all I need to click in is go to contact and then or log a call. So directly from this call history, I can start interacting with that contact. For the ones with multiple matches, I can click on it and then find the exact record that I want to speak to and then talk to them individually. For any of the numbers that are not on the system, again, I have a really quick way, click on it and then I can create a contact quickly from here. So again, you can imagine business developers, people out and about a lot, if they get a new number for a new contact and they make the call first, it's a really quick way and a nice reminder as well to make sure that they get those details onto the system. Global search within Salesforce 1 is also really powerful. So the global search is a way of searching across the whole of the S3 Salesforce database. So if I go in here, it's going to show me the recent records that I've gone, but if I go in and search for me, Dan McKendu, and press go, you can see that comes back immediately. Now that's searching literally everything, all businesses, managers, candidates, jobs, interviews, placements across the system. And these are across all brands as well, so a huge number of records. As you can see in here, there's a couple of things, managers, candidates, they're looking for jobs, no joy there, users, businesses, lots of different things. So based on feedback, we put some extra functionality into the contact records that you didn't get with Salesforce 1. So when I click through to a candidate record, there's a couple of quick actions that we built ourselves, generally using a thing called lightning components, which is a new way of being able to build extra functionality in Salesforce 1. Codes are a thing that the sales consultants have used for many, many years, and they're essentially attributes that you put against the candidates or managers so you can search them back very quickly. So I've clicked on the code section, and these are the codes assigned to this particular candidate. If I don't think that any of these codes are legitimate, I can just click on them, they turn red, and you can see they can disappear. If I click through to the favourites area, these are the favourites that I've already set up. If I want those against that candidate, just click them, turn green, and they're now against the assigned codes. I can also search for the code. So say if I want to put some Java codes on there, search for Java, click, and in. So really nice, clear, intuitive way on a phone to be able to code people up quickly. Our consultants also talked about when out at client sites and having a look at candidates together on a phone, they want to have a look at the CV. So we added a quick action to do that. So click on the Show More area, click on View CV, and again the CV for that candidate will come up. That CV is actually hosted in AWS, and this system is going out to retrieve that. Two more things I'm going to show you is also calling and emailing as well. So if you want to call or email that candidate, there's two easy ways to do it. If in doubt, look at your quick actions. I can press call, and again, it'll give me all the different areas, all the different telephone numbers against that candidate that I can call. If you want to email that person, I'm going to go look for the quick action, send email, and it's going to email that candidate. Now the great thing as well is we can push all these emails over to the Outlook client. So it's a great way to be able to make sure that they're using their corporate email. So Salesforce One is not going to be for everyone, but it's already become an integral part of many people's working lives. It's going to be continued to be developed by us here in S3 to make it better, to make sure that we're covering all the user cases that people want in the front office, and also continue to be improved by Salesforce themselves. They're always making updates to the app for various things, functionality, usability, also things like security settings. Over to Dan for any other questions.